Okay.
Okay.
So we've got some good mold growing here, which is good. Kind of filling that pack. Notice here, different than what we did down below. That's the actual ball joint of the hip.
Right.
So that femur is exposed. But what I want you to do is touch it. Feel it. Like, feel the meat like over here.
Yeah.
See how there's moisture still in
Yeah.
there? Well, the reason behind that is that we're keeping it at 63% humidity.
It smells like... Oh, watch out. Don't drop that guy.
Like a curing house.
Okay. But it smells like it smells like herbs or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the cure that we used.
So what kind of herbs?
There's not a lot in it.
I swear I smell rosemary.
Yeah, there's some of it in there, but not much.
And some sage maybe.
There might be a tad, but not much.
I definitely smell rosemary.
Yeah. And rosemary is a salty herb to begin with.
Right.
So when you get a good mold, you get that. But notice the difference here. These are all, this is a UV light, so it's just, keeping the bacteria under control. But I can adjust this to be whatever curing situation that I want. Like right now, we're in the Iberica region of Spain. This is exactly their curing. So at 63, roughly 60 degrees, at 60% humidity is where their curing houses are locked down for. Once the curing process, the recuring process, which I have photos of, where we beach them just like they would have done in the Crusades. Buried them in the beaches, and the salt water come up, and the salt water went back, and then they buried it in the caves to keep the raiders from coming to get it, and realized
that's amazing.
So if we can keep it right, so the curing temperature was around 42 degrees, which was that cave equalization. So now what we're doing is bringing that temperature up to what's called equalization. And at that point, the nitrate and nitrogen and the salt, the sodium, is equalizing, which gives you that flavor. And so at 60 degrees, at 60 to 62% humidity, everything is locked in. If I want to change that to more of a Serrano ham, a warmer ham, I change it up and lower the humidity down, and it cures a different way. If I want to go to a prosciutto, mountain prosciutto, then I'm going to lower that temperature down and hold it near 50 and raise that humidity up Mediterranean about 65 to 70. So I can adjust this chamber to do whatever I want it to do based on the parameters that I choose.
Okay, so my question then, you said how long does it take to do this?
Well, they'll be equalized probably in about 9 to 10 months, but if you want that true color, flavor, it's going to take 13 to 14 months. That's what we did when we worked with the Greenbrier. But these have